Okay, before we get formally started here, I did want to go back over the victory conditions real quick, just to refresh myself and or you guys. Victory points. Each player has a track on which to keep record of the victory points that are earned during the game. Combat losses. Each player earns 1 victory point for each opposing strength point lost due to combat. These points are recorded at the instant that they occur. Centers controlled. At the end of the 11th turn, each player totals the recruitment value of each of their recruitment centers, and this includes garrisons, that are not occupied by opposing units, and count this as an equal number of victory points. Mobile forces. At the end of the 11th turn, the Mongol player receives victory points equal to the total strength of his on-map units that are not garrisons. His off-map forces are not accounted, and that would be the same as like his force pool of units that are still off-map. They're not counted. And we have tranquil regions. At the end of the 11th turn, the Empire's player receives victory points equal to the total strength of all units that are located in recruitment centers that have not become active during the round. These units will be indicated by still being turned front side down. And let's see. Victory point determination. The game is normally played in a series of 2 rounds. During the second round, the players switch sides so that each has played once as a Mongol player and the Empire's player. The points earned at the end of the first round for a player are added to those he receives playing the other side in the second round. These totals are compared, and the player with the highest total is a winner. If the results are identical, the game is a draw. So that's pretty much it. I think the Mongol player will go first, and with that, I will start the game. Okay, it's the first turn of the first round. I'm going to take a... oh, how should I put this? I'm going to play the first couple of turns in detail, but after that, I'm just going to take a broad brush approach to the game and just kind of show highlights if there are any, and not draw this thing out on a turn-by-turn basis and a segment-by-segment basis, because of the potential damage that might occur to those of you who are watching this. You may slip into a state which makes you very drowsy, and where you shouldn't be operating heavy vehicles. All right. Anyway, we're going to roll for the death of the Khan first. On a 6, he dies. We roll a 3. Khan survives. All right. Okay, after we check for the death of the Khan, we have garrison dispersal segment. There are none to disperse, so we go right straight to the recruitment section, in which players can recruit a number of counters equal to the recruitment center's value, or in the case of Mongols, their garrison value. So I've already gone ahead and placed the Mongol recruits. That's why some of those stacks look a lot larger than they were. So we'll recruitment occurs for both players. So we'll move on into the movement segment. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because you are supposed to record each unit's attrition points as it moves, and then that unit has to total up those points and apply them to the attrition table, and there's a 1 in 6 chance at minimum that the unit will be destroyed regardless of its strength. So we are going to move. Hopefully this will all be in camera. If it's not, I apologize, and I will try to do better in the next time. as you all laugh at me, I'm sure. Okay, we are going to move. We're going to aim for the wastes. Do not garner the Mongols greatly with attrition susceptibility. So let's try that first. Like I said, I'm not even going to look at the strengths, so it's just kind of a random thing for me. This is going to be step, and that's going to cost them 1. Waste is going to cost them 2. Step is going to cost them 2 more for 6. Yes, step is 1, sorry. So they've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. My bad. 4, 5. And now we get to see over here on the other table, which I will try to just pan you over just to see what I'm doing, not necessarily see or how I'm doing it, but not necessarily to see how I'm doing it or what I'm doing. Whatever. I'll shut up now. Okay, so the Mongols are up here. They went through, well, they have to actually enter the hex, so I'll just go into the hex. So they went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then declare 7, 8. So that's going to put that unit on the 1 to 8 column. As you can see, the only chance of anything happening to it is a die roll of a 6, which I shall now do, and a 4. So it makes it to its desired location. I don't know if we can see that or not. Hopefully we can. Let's see here. Cinema photography is going to take a... It's going to be tough for me. Okay, it always is. Alright, we'll just do this a little more natural and go with that. So 1 unit made it over to here. I'm going to take another unit and see. This is going to kind of represent the Mongols early. 1 for step, 2, 3 for wastes, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll still leave us on the 1 to 10. And we will see if they lose anything. Nope, the die roll is a 3. So it makes it safely and soundly. Okay, we'll do that again. I guess if I go there, I still have to go to waste. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess that's a quicker way there, I guess. Roll a 2. Nothing will happen. I guess that's a little close to the camera. Yeah, trust me, it was a 2. And the final unit, kind of hate to leave that recruitment center, but I can always bring a unit up from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And stacking is unlimited, I might add, just for those of you who have that question. 2. No problem. So all 4 of the Mongol units move into the Qin territory. Now that means that all Qin units, and if I could just turn them right side up, are now turned right side up, indicating that they've been activated. The Qin pretty much exist up through here. Now don't be going to sleep on me there, computer. Yep, the Qin exists all the way up there. Okay, where else? How farther down did the Qin go? Well, they go down to here. So one of the major aspects of going to war with the Qin is that you activate And that's a Sung down there. So this is probably also Sung. Yes. So I think we've activated most of the Qin. Not this particular guy. And where else did the Qin pretty much exist in history? Sung. I'm going to guess that the units up here are Sung. And this is Qin, Qin, Qin. So, I know, there's a joke there somewhere. Okay. I think we have activated all of the Qin units. So now they'll be able to recruit, during their recruitment phase, whenever it comes up next, their segment. All right, now, I would like to bring these guys down, but they're going to have to go through the forest area. Mongols going through forest, they still do pretty good. They're ones. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if he makes it, because I'd really like to garrison their larger. Oh, he doesn't make it. That was an unfortunate 6. So he will go to the dead pile here in a moment. Same with this guy. 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3 actually. No, just a minute. Force costs 1, so basically it's just a 3. And even so, that doesn't affect the attrition column because it goes from 1 to 10. A 5, it survives. It's only a 1 strength unit. I don't think it's going to, and it can because it's on a, it can't because it's on a recruitment center anyway. It can't become a garrison. So that at least protects them from some sort of end run or something. 1, 2, 3. Going across the waist, I believe, were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, how we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a great wall on the other side of that. However, it will also produce, in the upcoming garrison segment, I can use it to produce units there. Plus, I can they'll have to fight me to push me out, and I can always go around the wall if I have to. So those guys are good. That guy's good. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There are no reaction rolls in the game. So he will be available to at least lend some support there when the attack comes. Let's take out this area here. Oh, I still got to roll for attrition though. Sorry. It'll take me some time to get used to that. So, this unit roll, let's see, I think I have to do this one. That I think I've already done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he misses on a 6, so I guess he's safe. So these guys can't cross mountains or the Great Wall. Gotta remember that. Is this in film? Oh yeah, I guess it's barely in the shot. Let's move it up a little bit. There. Maybe that'll help. If I quit forgetting what I'm doing here. Okay, he will have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the rest of these guys can do the same, but I have to roll for attrition then. 4. So I'm just going to make what amounts to 4 die rolls. First one, they're all under 5 or less. Makes it. Second one, they're all going to need A's. Or they're all going to need 6s, I'm sorry. And one final die. 3. They all make it into that hex. So that hex should fall. This unit, 1, 2 into that hex. and he's crossing through forest, which I guess, yeah, the others pretty much made it through there. But crossing through forest gives us a 1 for the Mongols. And he went, and where did he go? That guy already moved. Here, 1, 2, step is 3, so it's all under 1 to 10, and he makes it. Okay, he makes it, and the other Mongol unit will go 1, 2, and 1. We'll see if he makes it. He's on the A column. He rolls a 4, and he succeeds. So being down here, these two can provide support later, and it's a 2, so they'll provide at least 2 more. Alright, what do we have here? I believe we have a 2. We could just start slicing right into the Sihia, I guess is how you would pronounce that. The Sihia, plus there's a Mongol recruitment center or a garrison station nearby we could use. So we're all going to be on the 1, 2, 3 category. I'm just going to move like units there, and then I'll just roll. I'm going to stop him there to create a garrison. So they're all under 10. We'll just roll top to bottom and the back one, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter. They're all the same numbers. The top one survives. What do I got here? The next one survives. The next one survives, and finally the one that moved 2 or 3 survives. So there'll be combats there and there. Combat there, combat there. I don't think there's much else I want to do except 1, 2. I want him to try to get up there. I want to garrison, or not garrison so much as, but you know, protect my forward recruitment centers as much as possible. He makes it. And the final and last unit. Let's see. Is he in recruitment? Yeah. But it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Only one of them can be a recruitment unit. Let's see. 1 to 10 on a 3, or 3 on a 1 to 10. Everybody makes it. So that is the Mongol movement phase. Now we will we will now come to the Mongol combat segment. Let's see. Takes place between units of opposing players that occupy the same hex. Let's see here. 3 tables. The Mongol player may only choose the ambush or the retreat tables. And they're kind of way off here in the distance. I don't know that you're going to get a good shot of them. But they're the blue tables. So basically, the Mongol can use the, what did I say again? Ambush or retreat. Here's ambush, and here's retreat. So that's the only ones they can use when attacking. There are very few, if no, die roll modifiers or applications like that. It's pretty much just strength to strength. So we're going to work our way from east to west. I guess that's appropriate. Hopefully that shows us our first battle. Okay. So we will reveal what we have here versus the chin. I always forget that I can just flip them over and I have my numbers. But whatever it is, these guys have a pretty large force. Put my Nipponese back where they belong. So it looks to me like 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is 8. Yes, well, that's probably why I do not make a living in mathematics. And let's reveal the chin unit. There is a 1 and a 1. So I know that one. I've got a pretty good grasp of that one. That is 2. So 8 divided by 2. Probably should declare which table we're going to use. So I guess we're probably just going to use the assault table. Ambush or retreat, or the other guys can do standard retreat. So we're going to use the ambush table. We have 8 divided by 2, which is 4 to 1. We're going to roll a die on a 4 to 1 ambush table. Let's see here a minute. Monitor went to sleep. And like I said, this isn't going to make much difference because you can't see what I'm doing anyway. So, anyway, what I say? 2 to 1. We're going to roll on this column here, just a straight D6. Well, it's a 6. And on the 2 to 1 column, we have a 3E. And conventionally, that should mean the maximum strength loss. If it's not possible to make change, you can, or not possible to meet that, you can always make change. So it should go attacker defender. So the attacker will lose, what did I say, 3? He'll lose 3, but the defender is completely eliminated. So these 2 chin units die. I'll have to record these for victory point totals. And then we have to lose 3 points of Mongols, which I guess we'll take these 3 points. So that is, high is, well, no, if high is good or bad, I guess that was one of the better results, because if I'd have rolled a 1, it would have been all attacker eliminated. So I'm going to guess that that's pretty much the way you want to go with it. Looks like the combat results table is not what I would call symmetrical or whatever. So we put him back, and try to adjust my camera here a little bit. Sorry for getting in the way and everything. I know I should have taken cinema photography as a child. I have to go answer the door.